I'll be the devil's advocate here. And the larger question is, can we make technology our friend, right? And can we build it into what we're trying to do here? I mean, I'm thinking of my 5-year-old, he would play video games. He'd play FIFA soccer, okay? At age 5, my 5-year-old knew every rule in soccer. He was excited about the game. He had concepts like spacing. And so he had this real enthusiasm for when he went actually out to the field. Now he's 9 years old. He can't get enough of soccer, and he still plays lots of it as well. There seems to be a symbiosis there where the two can work together. I also think about the accelerometers. Can we use the accelerometers to measure movement? We talked about how important that was earlier today. So my question, can we make technology our friend, or is that just a pipe dream?
To say no to that question would be closed-minded, and we're fundamentally not closed-minded. So the answer is yes, and it's to figure it out. It's to figure out how, and the faster we can figure out how, is the faster we can help address this issue.
Mm-hmm. I think the answer from my standpoint, if I had a crystal ball, is absolutely yes, we can. I think increasingly the technology is coming to the fore that allows people to learn increasingly and with greater speed about themselves. And the idea of individualized monitoring, both through the formative years as well as for the adults, will be technology that will surpass our wildest dreams, where the smartphones or the smart gadget wrapped in smart clothing of the future will allow us to know more about ourselves and our performance, whether it's performance in general life or performance in sport, to ever increasing levels. And I think there is a great market and a great interest to learn about oneself, whether you're comparing yourself to someone else or just understanding how you're doing. And I think much like the automotive industry has done with onboard diagnostics in a car, you'll be able to really monitor how effective you're being and really what you're doing with yourselves. The key thing is to get that messaging out and sort of cultivate that understanding. And on the high performance side, we're starting to clearly see many of those technologies already, and it will only be a matter of time before those become commonplace.
Okay.
Actually, Richard provided some solutions already. A few years ago, he was using a slide, a tree about 50 meters tall, and on the side of one of the branches there is a computer. So the kid has to climb up 30 meters, go out to the side, get the computer, climb down. It's a good workout for a day.
And I just add that if we're looking towards technological solutions, we have to be very, very careful that we don't just increase the divide between the haves and the have-nots, because therein lies a huge problem for us in the future.
Yeah, it's a terrific point. Okay, so I think we probably need to wrap now, Richard? Yeah. All right, well, thank you very much. If you have any other questions?